Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we got a shitload of Xdefiant to dive into. Before we do that, don't forget, if you're a returning viewer or new to the channel, hit the like, hit the sub, support this channel. We're nearly at that first milestone of 500 subscribers. I will also be streaming on Twitch, so if you want to support me over there, you can. But it'd be just nice to get more people from Xdefiant into this community, and engaging with this type of content just supports Xdefiant overall. And I just want to say thank you so much to all who engaged in the newest content. We are expanding this channel, so it's nice to see fresh content on this channel. That's why I've been kind of a bit quiet. I've been looking for new content to kind of develop and get out there and see how it fits with the community and just people outside of that. But let's break down the latest bit of information, and this is from Mark Rubin. This just covers the netcode, and we've spoken about this time and time again on this channel, and the effects of the netcode and what it had on this community and what it had on the game. And we get a lot of details about the hit reg and netcode, and the fact that Ubisoft have got more special engineers in. They give us a good breakdown on where they're finding difficulties with the netcode and hit reg and how they're working on it. So they're hoping to bring a lot more to the table with a revamped netcode and hit reg system and how they're going to work on that. But the one thing I want to break down is where he says about, you know, the status of the game and is the game dying. And he says no, the game is absolutely not dying. We know there are needs for improvements like netcode and hit reg and adding more content to progression, but the game is doing well. We just want to do better, and we do that by addressing the concerns of the community, which has always been the plan. And Ubisoft are very much behind us and allocated more resources. This is insane, because we take a look at actually the roadmap, the new roadmap, and we see that Season 3 has a shitload of content. We're getting new maps, new device, bomb mode, objective progress, weapon progress for your weapon XP. There's loads coming down the line, and then obviously a seasonal takeover. And there's a lot. There is a lot, and they've expanded on the current roadmap that they had and added a lot more in. We did get a lot more in Season 1 than we probably bargained for, with Team Deathmatch and other elements within there as well. But this is the Xdebrief you're looking at, and I recorded some of this because I want to speak about the Highwaymen. You know, we have new weapons, the Spaz 12, the PP submachine gun. We have an LMG coming to the game as well, and they look absolutely insane. The maps look great. The Highwaymen seem like they're going to be an absolute menace within this game, and it's just something we're going to have to walk around. But I'm excited to play with them. The new rev meter that's coming to the game, which is pretty much like Specialist. It increases your fire rate and your reload speed. And for me, the PP19 looks absolutely savage. The Spaz looks pretty cool as well, and the LSW looks absolutely insane. We also get a turret. I don't know how much damage that does, but you know, it looks amazing. The new saw launcher looks insane, bouncing off walls. They do say also, I want to break this down, that it would kill the standard enemy health or player health. So I think the new Phantoms might just get away with it. Maybe won't kill them with one shot, but if it bounces off. So just to be understanding, they do reference that within this video in their Xdebrief, so you have to be a little bit, you know, cautious with that. But it looks pretty cool. It looks insane. The fact that we have the Thumper, we also have that, you know, turret that we have, and then the passive ability to allow you to add more and different style to your weaponry, because you get the rapid fire and you also get a quicker reload speed, so you can kind of change out those abilities that you added to your gun, and it allows you to kind of, you know, basically nearly have more, 7 attachments on your weapon if you can keep up that rev meter. But it seems that you'll have to be quick with that rev meter, because as you see, it'll drop to high and it'll go all the way up, and it drops down to low very quickly. So you have to be a quick run and gun player. You can't just sit around and wait for the kills to come to you. So you have to chain those kills together as quick as possible, which seems to be quite easy in Xdefiant if you're anyway half decent. But overall, we have a new smoke lethal coming to the game, so it looks pretty cool. Bomb mode coming, looks amazing with the kill cams. And to be honest, I'm happy with this faction. They look okay. I think they're a bit overly colorful. They're back to that kind of, you know, rock/punk style which they've had in the original reveal of Xdefiant back in the day. But bomb with 500 you know, XP that you're gonna get if you have a double XP weekend on top of your double XP tokens, that's 2,000 a kill. So if you're anyway decent, it looks absolutely insane. Well, I think that was 300 there, but with a bomb plant you get 500, so it is 300. So it's still a lot of XP that you'll get. Quadruple that, it's 1200 XP per weapon, and that's absolutely insane to see. I'm just, to be honest, you probably heard it in my voice, I'm super excited. I really am super excited because there's a lot of content, and I think Xdefiant really needed this jolt of energy, because season 1 felt like it went on for over a year. It feels like Xdefiant is out for over a year, but it's not. It's only a couple of months in. We had the pre-season, a battle pass, then we had season 1, and it just felt so long and outdated. Obviously with the new spider bot coming as well, which is going to be an EMP style of an ability, more so than what it usually is with that kind of, you know, jump in your face and cause damage. So that will be pretty cool. But I'm excited. I really am. Overall, I think Xdefiant can bring back players. At the end of the day, COD is coming out pretty soon. A lot of people who play this game are COD players, and they might want to jump across onto COD when that drops, due to being on the kind of gamer pass. I'm going to be playing COD, I'm not going to lie, but I think Xdefiant still has a lot of life into it. I feel like they've looked at what was been going wrong, and within the latest blog post with the new kind of roadmap that they brought out, I feel like they're going in the right direction. And if it is true to say that, you know, Ubisoft are supporting them, even due to the negative return that Ubisoft are currently getting from all their games, it'd be nice to see, because I do think this is the most unique game that Ubisoft have to date, and I think they can get a lot out of this in the long run if they go down the Siege route. Siege didn't take off, but now it's like one of the most iconic shooters for their genre, and I think Xdefiant can live in the space with Call of Duty, and it can be a competitor. It can push boundaries. It can push Call of Duty to improve. Also, Call of Duty can push this game to improve. So I think it's healthy to have that, and it's nice to see the latest iteration of season 2. But the big thing as well I wanted to share, I'm sure all of you have seen the Xdebrief if you're watching this, but we can get early access to season 2. They did say, you know, keep an eye out on the media outlets and the socials to have a look for that, but they do say there's going to be a chance to get early access like a week or so early from next week to season 2 to try it out. Now, whether or not that will cross over into your current you know, stats or XP, or whether or not, you know, when you unlock the Highwaymen or you pay for the Highwaymen early, that any of that, you know, challenges or anything like that would go towards your current status. I don't think it will. I think it will just be that kind of just using the Highwaymen and all the stuff that's in season 2. That'd be pretty cool. I would love to be a part of that, because I can give you a real honest opinion on how it feels, how the maps feel, how the weapons feel, how the movement feels with the new Highwaymen faction and their passives and their abilities. So I would really love that. So I'll keep an eye out that, and I'll walk off trying to get that. But as you can see, like the new LSW has a 21 damage hit. We don't get to see that with the PP19, but medium range, as they say, you know, it's that middle ground for an AR and light machine gun. And that gun looks absolutely savage. You know, the PP19 looks like a gun that I'm going to be using a lot, and hopefully that we can see, you know, some middle ground with it. But I'm excited overall. I think that this gets an A+ for me with content, but it does really determine on how does it play, how does it feel, how does the new faction shake up the meta that currently is within the game. You know, the Phantoms are getting a bit of a nerf with their, you know, health going down to 115. Spiderbot's getting a change. Bomb is now coming into it. Private matches. You know, objective XP going towards your weapon mastery camos. This is a lot that we wanted, but it'd be nice to see it maybe come out a little faster. I do think that some stuff in season 3 should be included in season 2, and whether or not they get around to it, there has been questions about that. Mark Rubin has said, look, if we can introduce it earlier, we will, but it's all about timing and getting it right. We don't want to have any more issues than we currently have. I can see their point of view, but I'm excited. I think season 3 is going to be Assassin's Creed, which looks pretty slick, but it's yet to see kind of what their abilities are going to be brought into it. But overall, I think this is a big step in the right direction. I think it's a relief for a lot of the community to hear Mark Rubin speak on the fact that Ubisoft is supporting them. They're getting more support, and that they're going to be around for at least to season 4 anyway, because they didn't mention anything about season 5, 6 or 7, but there's rumors that they're in development for that as well. So maybe, you know, unless we just stop focusing on all this harsh reality of what people are saying, we can get onto a good thing. But look, guys, this is season 2, 3, and 4. A lot of stuff. I wanted to throw this back up here because I want to give you a look at it. There's a lot of stuff. I'm more excited as well for Weapon Mastery 2.0 and see how that works. And then the event takeover looks like something of interest. So whether or not it's PvE or whatever we'll get from it would be pretty slick. But we'll have to see. There's a lot of content coming. They've rejigged it. They've revamped it. And it's a positive step in the right direction for Xdefiant. So this is a W overall. But guys, that is all for me. And I appreciate you tuning in. You could have watched any other video, but you chose this one. And I will catch you on the next one.